Yeah, okay, so that's the mic that we have. And so we'll just show you again the where we are. We are in Washington National Airport. ICAO code Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha. And you can see Spec Life loaded in as a British Airways E190, I believe he's in. Are you in an E190?
Yep.
Yeah,
95.
195, okay. And then we have a Delta plane loaded in somewhere over here. Yep, we got a Delta plane. I believe that is an A319. Maybe, maybe not. What?
Your stream isn't popping up for me. Give me one sec. Did you actually click start stream?
Yeah, I clicked go live.
Okay. Let me go ahead and refresh my YouTube. Which is my end. Ooh, Jeff Aviano posted a new video. I'm about to watch that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not popping up on my end. Do you mind if somebody joins VC if he wants to?
Yeah, if anyone who wants to join VC can join VC. I should be live. According to Streamlabs, I'm live, but it may be the delay.
Heading over to Memphis.
I'm getting Discord messages.
Flight ID. Gonna be RPA.
Your stream still looks kind of stretched. I know, but there's nothing I can do. I'm taking the Rebel 4 departure. Alright, in the meanwhile, I am going to start up this plane.
Your thing isn't loading it.
Okay, so Mal Pensy Boy says he sees it.
He sees. Okay, so he sees your stream. Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about the stretching. I have to figure it out, and it'll be better for the next stream.
Yeah, I'll help him out with that.
Alright, so here's the very detailed overhead panel. This is the X-Crafts E175. It's a pretty old plane. It's from X-Plane 10, I believe, but it gets the job done. I use the checklist to start it up just so I don't mess it up.
What runways are they departing you?
I don't think they're doing river visual, so they're doing the 01 is the departing runway. Alright, so we...
Pop-up flight radar then. Winds are 150 at 8.
Okay, so they are departing 19. Okay, probably.
They are arriving runway 1.
They're arriving runway 1?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Alright.
So they're departing runway 1 too.
Alright, so we are going to start the flight. Turn on the battery.
Buttons, tabby tab, tablet.
Turn on the battery. And that beeping is very annoying.
Rebel 4 auto transition activate.
APU. Okay, turn off. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to have the passenger signs turn on. And that is the default flight announcement that goes with the plane. It comes with it. So we're going to turn on the APU. Turn on the APU, and APU Gen will come on now.
Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the
APU gen is
lavatory.
on,
Smoking is
and
disabled
the
only the
packs
smoke detectors
are
is prohibited
all
throughout.
on.
If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants.
Packs are on.
Thank you.
Lead is on. And packs set to APU. Oh, not so. Packs are set to APU. There we go. The plane is powered up, and we are ready to go. We're ready to enter the FMC information. We're gonna hop down here to the McDo. And the departure is Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha. We are departing on runway 01. The SID that we will be taking is the Rebel 4. And the transition is auto. Enter that in there. Okay, so that means that we should take 36 right. Because
that's what a real aircraft is landing on right now.
Yeah, but what airline is it? Is it Delta? Or is it Delta or Southwest?
Southwest.
Yeah, American only lands on the east side of the airport, so American will land on 36 right or 36 center, but 36 center's ILS frequency has not worked for me on a single plane in the sim. So I'm gonna do. Your sim is way louder than your mic. No. Okay, I just adjusted it. Let me know how it sounds. I adjusted it, so our arrival is Memphis International. The runway that we will be arriving into is 36 right. What is the link for your channel? Can't find it. Okay, wait, I'll send it. Spec Life, can you DM Avioman the link for the channel?
Yep. You love the sounds of what, Corporal Johnny? Of the airplane, or?
The YouTube channel.
Nah, I just linked them to that, but Corporal Johnny says that he loves the sounds, but of what? So probably the airplane.
Yeah. His sounds are fine now. Okay, cool. So we are taking the star that we'll be taking is the Blues 2 via the Bowling Green transition. The approach transition is going to be 36 right via the.
I don't see any appropriate transition.
There isn't one. You have to do ILS 36 right. For the 1/8, there's transitions for all three of them. But for the. Alright, so from auto, the route will take us on the Q80 airway to Ferev.
Okay, runway heading to be 7. Takeoff weight, that's planned there. Runway slope is dry. Next flap is gonna be 2. Next, okay, so my V speeds.
The Q80 airway to Ferev, but before I do anything, I need to adjust the altitude. Okay. Our cruising altitude will be. Let me check what it is.
Are you gonna mod me your AVO for your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm just like a bit confused with Streamlabs, but I'll get it done as soon as like I'm done with this FMC.
Alright, Avioman's in the chat, by the way.
Oh, he's in the chat? What's up, Avioman? You can feel free to join the VC if you like.
Same to you, Corporal Johnny. Corporal Johnny's pretty cool.
Okay, let me put the... Oh wait, we do have ATC right now.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
We have DCA Towers on.
Okay.
I'm gonna contact him. 118.1.
Hey guys. Hey, what's going on, man? Oh. My hotkey for this isn't working, so I probably need to unplug it.
119.1. 119 or .1.
9.1, okay. 9.1 radio. 119er. stand by. There we go. Let's go and open up my IFR. I haven't flown this plane in forever.
And Washington National Tower, good evening. This is Brickyard 4422 requesting IFR clearance to Memphis. Sorry, I had a little bit of trouble hearing that for Brickyard 4422. Could you repeat that, please, for us?
You want to resend?
Yeah, Delta 4422. I'm not sure if flight
Roger, we'll resend it for Brickyard 4422.
I would fly with you guys, but I don't know. I just don't like ECA.
And Tower Brickyard 4413 with the current H's request IFR clearance to Memphis International.
Alright, I filed it.
Is it weird that I'm kind of scared right now?
Why are you scared?
Freaking ATC. I haven't flown this plane in forever, so.
Let's check a look. You guys are flying from DCA to where?
Memphis?
That's, what, 2-3 hour flight?
No, not even.
Not even?
About an hour and 55 minutes.
So like 2 hours?
Give me 1 second. British copy, Brickyard 4413.
I love Memphis Airport.
We got DC Center, we got DCA Tower. DCA ATIS 132.65. Is the audio for this?
I kinda messed up my last two. You overtook them. Brickyard 4413. Can you repeat the departure frequency? We got 1 through 3, and then we lost you, and then we also lost the squad code.
So information hotel.
Brickyard 4413 is cleared to Memphis International before departure. Auto transition then is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect 34010 minutes after departure. Departure will be on Thursday, but decimal 72 squawk 2127.
Okay, so we have information hotel. The QNH here is.
Brickyard 4413.
KIAD to KMEM.
No. Are you flying from KIAD?
I might, because I just absolutely hate DCA.
Why? Simon back.
I don't like their layout. It's trash, in my opinion.
So the.
It's going to be.
Plus, I want to fly the 7-6 cargo.
Oh, you can fly FedEx, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the QNH? I cannot seem to find the altimeter here.
Altimeter 3014 Mountains.
Is it a center, or is it just for DCA?
We have a tower.
Departure frequency. Well, there's
Is that
not
for IAD or for just DCA?
both. Well, there's gonna be ATC for IAD. IAD also has tower on.
God damn it. I don't care, whatever.
Good evening,
Altimeter 3004. Boston.
Information hotel.
Do you have to change delivery files again?
Is it just me or is he muffled?
He's muffled a bit.
Because I heard that other guy say ready to copy clearance.
I can't go past. It's not letting me go past flight level 320. Okay. Well, then I'm just going to request flight level 320 once we get in the sky.
767-300 freighter. Take 3 passengers and cargo will take like
Fly in.
One sec, I'm gonna go get a
23.
paper to write down everything.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Go to Boston, go to free. Very standard for file. So just take to 320.
The video going? How many, like, do we have like 2 viewers, 1 viewer?
Right now you have 5 people watching.
Wow, okay, not bad.
If you man, I'm busy, but keeping my accounts. Jet, what I get, and Jet's bags is in the thing.
Nice. And
I
can
don't get 5 viewers on average.
everyone,
Now I'm averaging like 8.
No one watches my streams, so I really don't care.
and DCA Tower, Brickyard 4422 here with you. We just resubmitted the flight plan. Let me know if you got it. Roger, we're ready to copy that clearance for Memphis, for IFR clearance to Memphis.
For the same aircraft library, do I need all of those packs?
Could you hear the squawk code, Spec Live?
2136 maybe? Or was that my 2136?
Alright, we're Roger. Roger cleared to the Memphis airport via the Rebel 4 departure, auto transition, then it's filed, climb to 5,000 feet, expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be with 133.72, squawk 2136.
What not?
Did he say 3003?
Hi, ATC, nice.
Call sign, that's it. Just say call sign.
Brickyard 4422, Roger.
Wait, the ATC is high? Lit.
According to what I've seen, the real takeoff departure runway is gonna be 1, but now they're saying 19. So departure runway is gonna be 19. Thank you so much for the perfect ATC.
Did you actually just say that on frequency?
No.
No. Alright, by the way, you guys should be able to be heard on stream now.
Alright.
Wait, how do I install this library? I don't know what I'm doing. No, FIAB. Do you download all these aircraft folders?
You have to, yeah. And then you have to extract them all into your, and then you have to create a folder inside your custom stream called FIAB, and then to extract them all into there.
Oh my god. Thanks guys.
It's just like the Blue Belt package. Like,
Cutie Farab direct to Bowling Green, and that should be it. That's the route.
When the ATC controller's on drugs.
It's funny because it's true. Not.
I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna catch up.
No, you're fine.
I'm still installing scenery.
I'm still trying to remember what 90% of this airplane is.
We're gonna load the plane up.
Engine ignitions are down here.
I swear if I get problems with the 7.6 again.
You're not. It's just that even if you, it's just that
Transponder's
what happened with the
here.
Frankfurt flight. What happened with the Frankfurt flight is that since those planes don't fly that long, they're not used to it. So it's gonna say insufficient fuel. But then when I woke up, I had 10,000 kilos more than I was supposed
It
to.
wasn't about that. It was about the fact that the engine wouldn't start correctly.
No, that's not an issue with the aircraft. It was something that you were doing wrong and I didn't spot.
This flight is usually very, very full. Like, I never get an empty seat on it. The way back is a different story, but the flight to Memphis is usually full. So we'll load in 72 passengers because that's what it says on SimBrief. And we are told to load about 5,400 kilograms, which should be about 12,000 pounds. So we're gonna load in about 12,000 pounds of fuel. There we go. That's the closing at 12,000 pounds.
So you guys know how with AutoGate that it has that annoying sound
Yeah.
to every time it wants to connect or disconnect?
Yeah.
What I did in order to fix it is in the AutoGate folder and plugins, there's a thing called alert that wave.
Yeah.
What I did is that I went into voice recorder
Yeah.
and then I muted my mic. And then I just let it record there for like 3 seconds. I stopped and then I renamed it to audio.wav and then I replaced it. So now I shouldn't have the annoying sound.
By the way, I am parking at gate Charlie 10. I think that you can park at Charlie 8 or like Charlie 4, Charlie 6, Charlie 8, Charlie 10, Charlie 12 are all American in Memphis.
Give me 1 second. My freaking thing has been.
Is Spec flying American?
Yeah, we're all flying because
I feel bad for you guys. Change your livery right now.
No.
so you can see the
You should also wait the extra like
you can see our plane here. It's nighttime
Guys,
in
before you do
Washington.
the flight, wait a day and a half, so it's ultra realism.
It's nighttime. So
I get what you're saying.
I'm just going to show you the VFR package once more. That's part of the amazing update by X-Plane.
X-Plane made a VFR update.
You
Yeah,
can
VFR
see,
for New York
yeah, I'm
and
showing it on the stream right now. There's the Washington Monument. There's the,
I wish I knew things about New York.
there is the Capitol building. I only know about DC because I live there.
Go and start up my APU here.
There is
Just 3 viewers, which is not bad for...
first stream.
Were you just making your thing not even 2 seconds ago?
Yeah, I don't even get the viewer. No one watches my streams.
This is the Lincoln Memorial. This is the Kennedy Center. This is the Watergate Hotel where the Watergate scandal
This is the
happened.
International Mail Center for JFK.
Let's see. And that should be it for the DC VFR. And there's, of course, the Pentagon. Right there.
It's like 25,000 pounds of fuel. 25,000 kilos of cargo. I have to go on FlightAware and go find the actual altitudes.
By the way, when I was watching one of Jeff's video, he stated that on the 7.6 when flying cargo, it's kind of different how you load it in. So, you know how you select how many pallets you want to load in, right?
Yes.
You have to, whatever number you're gonna do, you have to divide that by the actual amount of cargo you're carrying. Because when it shows cargo, it's asking how much cargo is gonna be in each pallet, not total cargo. And I've seen that quite a few
So
times.
I have to put... If I want 4 pallets, I need to put 100,000 kilos of cargo.
Whatever your full cargo weight is, divide that by how many pallets you're taking, and then that's it.
I'll take like easy 40,000. It's not overweight.
Which one, BC?
I think it's avian. No, it's spag.
It's bags. Yeah, I was just guessing that.
I'm gonna be taking. Okay.
Alright, so the FMC should be fully planned. V speeds, we'll do a flaps 2 departure today out of DCA, given the short runway. V1 will be 123, VR will be 129, V2 will be 133, and we actually will be using a derated takeoff.
I
So
really hope my Swift doesn't screw up again.
Wait, do you mind going over your takeoff speeds again?
123 for V1, 129 for V rotate, and 133 for V2.
Alright, mine's 144, 145, and 148. It's quite lower than an Airbus would, but it's fine.
And one thing that you have to do with this plane is you have to set the takeoff speed to 250 knots, because otherwise you will go nosediving into wherever you are departing from, because the speed is not controlled until you're in the air. So I'm going to set this to 250 knots.
Forgot what I was gonna do. Swift.
I set this to 250 knots, and we are ready for pushback. All right.
I am loading in the sim now.
So what I can do is I need to turn these pumps to auto.
Nice, I have to download a new version of Swift.
Nope, no you don't. I just, right now I'm still running the older one. It just tells you that you're running an old version. It's not forcing you to reinstall or get the...
Passengers
initialize
boarded
plugins.
in less than a minute. Cool. All right.
Oh, my engine starting is kicking up a lot of water. It kind of looks, it's a cool effect that I'm seeing.
All right. We can call the pushback truck. First, let me get the parking brake out of. Let me get. And there's that annoying sound. You can see the gate going away. And we have
My
a
heater doesn't have autogate.
we have a Delta plane taking off, going to Boston, I believe is where he said he was off to. I can get rid of the ATC communications.
I love how I'm still initializing plugins.
Alright, now before I push back, I need to set this true S, true 1, true ASS, and true 2, and the bus tie is already set. Okay, cool. The reason that you need to set the true thing, these true knobs, is because if you don't, the flight directors will not arm. So now we call
Man, you're
better
going all out.
call better
You just,
pushback.
Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
I would like it right here, sir. I would like it right there. Nothing more, nothing less.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Thank you.
do I have to pull up to the end of the spot? Am I even at a spot right now?
Let me check. Anyone who's watching the stream, can you guys hear the Discord?
Oh, I can hear everybody on the voice channel, yeah.
Are you watching it on YouTube and on the voice channel?
Yeah,
Okay, can you hear it from the YouTube feed?
yeah, but you got to turn it off because it's delayed. So I mute the YouTube and just listen to the voice channel.
Okay, so... Okay.
Otherwise, you get multiple voices from everywhere
Okay.
with a delay.
Okay, so I'll mute the... I'll move it away from the mic.
What you can do too is move
All
your
right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect. Go ahead and hit that parking brake when you're ready.
Move it down to the left-hand side out of the way.
I turned it off. I was just... Oh, wait, this thing? The who's online?
Yeah, where it tells who's online.
Yeah.
ATC. Can you move it down to the left? It's further down there.
We got that
Yep.
winding strap and the jumper hooked up. Go ahead and let go of the parking brake when you're ready for a push.
Out of the way.
Yep, I moved it far away from everything now so I can concentrate on the flight itself. Alright.
That's okay. That's better down there. Because you're on Squawk Box, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the process of setting up this PC, and one of the things I'm going to do is download Swift. We need to unlock the cabin door, and he told me to release the parking brake, and I did.
Give me one quick second.
Here comes the pushback. Line 'em up.
Light him up. We'll do that, sir. Good sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get my text. Okay, so you guys can just give me 1 second. We're gonna 4413 West Jackson.
Alright, we're gonna start engine 2. This is to auto, this is to run. Wait,
Your sound's pretty good.
There's ground now, 121.7, nice.
3. Okay.
Put it on
4,
time.
5, 8, 9, 10.
Damn. Did we just fly for the event? We didn't know. And, we're in,
Maybe they're here for
ground.
my stream.
4413 West Jackson 19.
Alright, engine 1 we got positive start. I mean, engine 2 we got positive start. Engine 1 we're starting up now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Engine 1 we got positive start. Plane is one thing that's good about this plane is it's really easy to start up. We'll start the chrono for the block time. So what I do is I start the chrono for the block time in the cockpit, but my yoke right here ha has a clock that can also function as a timer. So
Say again for 4413.
can you hear the cabin announcements, Bag?
Not the cabinet out, not yet, no.
Okay, because that's also
Yeah, your what do you call your cam? You're gonna have to block that window at the back because the light from the window is just.
Oh.
We can't see your ugly mush. Yeah, just
Like,
like
over the worst, let's be honest here.
What's that?
there we go. Now I blocked it.
Don't worry about it.
He's doing very good for first one.
Yeah.
I hope
My
so.
first one was literally 0 viewers. I created my channel in 2015 and it was like, and I just treated it as a meme.
All right, parking brake set. This guy's gonna disconnect. Let me. The flight director is. Wait, did I hit execute? I don't think I did. I need to set the cruising altitude, because otherwise we are not going to go anywhere. Okay. Let's add a route edit. Let's see. All right, so we
I'm almost ready for takeoff.
You're almost ready for takeoff? Word. I am currently going. I'm just currently initializing the FMC.
What happened?
I forgot. I thought I already had CDB and I don't.
Oh.
30.
If you go to the master list of libraries and just download all those there.
Alright, flight time is 2 hours and 4 minutes.
For Donald Trump, have yourself one tonight, Breaker 4413.
I don't even know if it's worth even downloading it.
Wind cruise wind is 324.
Breaker 4413, we're ready to go 19er.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do another flight another time.
Flight time's 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Say in the first part for Breaker 4413.
We gotta edit some stuff in the McDo here.
I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Have a good one.
See ya. You know what? I don't care. We're just gonna go and turn off VNAV until we're ready for descent. In it.
Breaker 4413, Roger. Okay, I don't even know what he said, but I'm just gonna say Roger because he's gonna have me contact departure and I'll just tell him that he was muffled.
What's the frequency for ground? It's 121.7. Okay, I'll contact him.
Let's go ahead and line ourselves up here. Full right rudder. Hold that right rudder, hold that right rudder. Perfect.
And DCA ground, good evening. This is Brickyard 4422, ready for taxi to runway 19er.
Photos up.
Roger, did you say Juliet Foxtrot to 19er for Brickyard 4422? Roger, taxi to 19er via Juliet, cross runway 15 and then hold short for Brickyard 4422. Alright, let me see if I can show Spec Life taking off over there. There he goes.
I don't think I have Fearless loaded for this.
There he goes.
Is it a right? You're up.
Alright, we're ready to taxi. Alright, so let's get and before I start, I will show you my setup. But I would show you my setup, but I'll show it to you at the end of the stream. Alright, we are ready for taxi, so what we need to do is, in real life, I fly out of this airport once a month, so I know the taxiways at this point. But, so we need to take Juliet, so I'll just verify that Juliet is the taxiway that I'm thinking of. Rip frames.
Oh, son.
But that's okay. It's okay. This is our first stream. We're gonna update the computer in a little bit. So, airport info. Taxi via Juliet holds short of.
Breaker 4413.
Juliet holds short of runway 15.
Can you give me 1 second? I don't understand. Was that contact departure for Breaker 4413?
Alright.
123.7, thank you. 0.72.
Alright, we're moving. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard American 4422 non-stop service to Memphis. Flight time, according to the computer, would be 2 hours and 5 minutes, and we are taxiing the wrong way. Lit.
Departure, Breaker 4413 with due 3,500, 5,000. Can we get file 320 our FMS and letting you guys input 340, Breaker 4413?
My rudder input is being strained.
320 Breaker 13. Oh, I forgot my call sign. Breaker 4413.
Roger, we'll cross runway 15. Sorry about that. We just these rudders didn't do what I wanted them to.
Pops up. Oh, I already said my pops up. I am stupid.
Oh, you can see the DC Metro going by. That's so cool. In the stream, you can see the DC Metro going by.
I installed Ortho first. I'm gonna make it a day flight.
Baby, you still taxiing?
Yep. We had some issues with the rudder, so it sort of taxied us almost into grass, but we're fixed now.
I'm not quite sure how long the delay is between what I'm seeing on the stream and what's happening in the voice channels.
My God, what is wrong with this rudder? It's not
Why? What is wrong with the rudder?
like it's not. It's I'm not taking off. Shut up.
Oh.
I see you as lined up.
We're not this is another runway. It's not.
God.
It's not the runway that we're supposed to be lined up with. We're taxiing to that runway right now.
You're taxiing down the runway.
Yep, because the rudder goofed on me. The rudder goofed
Whatever
on me.
Nothing to do with your dampers and
One 119.7. Sorry about that weird taxi. This rudder pedal is acting up.
where you off to?
Oh, we're barely climbing.
I know. I heard him. I heard it. 119.1. Okay. Oh my God! I typed 110. .1. Am I at the right?
Well, you nearly ran over a windsock.
You know what? I don't know if I can take off with this. we're gonna do some shady maneuvers. .1. We taxied to the wrong holding point for the runway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to taxi on the runway and then taxi back. Or, you know what, better yet, I can just use reverse thrust.
No, you're not at MD-80. Permission not granted.
Brickyard 4422, could you repeat that? We are at the wrong holding point for the runway by mistake. We need to taxi up one holding point, so...
Great piloting skills, man.
Roger, make the right turn onto runway 19er, and then make the right turn onto Juliet, cross runway 33, and then back to the correct holding point for runway 19er for Brickyard 4422.
On runway 19, flaps, flaps.
So right turn onto what? And then left turn onto Juliet? Sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble hearing you. Roger, right turn onto runway 33, then take a right onto Juliet for Brickyard 4422, and we are going to make this turn. Yep, we made it. Alright, made it.
On runway 332,000,
He's going
200
to
feet.
dude, this plane isn't speeding up. This is actually decreasing when I'm going only 2,000 feet a minute. SSG, what are you doing? Chippy. Oh, I forgot to take this off.
That is the correct holding point right there.
Approaching 1.
There we go. Now we're at the right end of the runway. One niner cleared for takeoff for Brickyard 4422. Alright, Washington, D.C., it's been lit. This is the flight that I take about every 6 weeks to come home from college. About every 6 weeks. Landing lights can come on. Alright, well, this is my first stream, so I'm a bit nervous, but...
You're nervous?
On runway
I mean,
19.
I've just never streamed before, like...
You don't have to be nervous because you're streaming, dude.
Alright, Toga.
It's gonna be alright.
Alright, and airspeed is alive, engines are green, or white, I guess, on this plane. 80 knots cross-checked. V1 rotate.
V2.
There's about a 10-second delay between being in the voice channel and watching the stream.
Positive rate, gear up. Gear up. Contact departure 133.72 for Brickyard 4422. Alright, we're going to arm the yaw damper and then the autopilot. There we go, 133.72.
Is X-Craft E-Jet one of the, is it a Does the E-Jet by X-Craft exit float?
One sec, I'm just contacting this guy. And good evening, Washington Center. This is Brickyard 4422 climbing at 4,000 up to 5,000. Up to level 320 for Brickyard 4422.
Yep, now we're on the same frequency. Perfect.
Alright, I'm gonna go turn on the light because the video shot is looking kind of bad. I'm just gonna go turn on the light. I'll be back.
According to maps, we are currently flying near a place called, I don't even know because the freaking Zoom hates me. Zoom, why do you hate me so much? What is this called? Harrisonburg. We're flying to the right of Harrisonburg right now.
I've driven through Harrisonburg on the way out of DC. Let's show the plane, and it is completely dark. Nice. Here is the...
I'm doing a day flight because I have a lot of night ortho. And it took me a whole hour to install that ortho, and I'm not just gonna waste it on a night flight.
And our gear randomly came down, alright. I don't know why that happened, but we fixed it. And now that we're past 10,000 feet, we can turn off the landing lights. Those should have already been off. That should have already been on. Now you can see the tail of the plane is American Airlines.
To be honest, I suggest, in order to avoid a lot of congestion on stream, I suggest moving the online ATC thing, like where it shows all the frequencies.
Yeah.
Moving that to the bottom right, so people on the stream can't see it because your face cam's overlaying it.
Okay, that's a good idea, actually. There's the HUD view. So yeah, this is the stream. It's a view. Unfortunately, when I switched computers, the views for the wing views switched. So I'm just gonna load up a window view. So here you can see the cabin of the X-Crafts E175. This is pretty accurate in terms of the layout. You have 1 seat on the left and 2 on the right, and then for economy you have 2 and 2. Here is the view from the left wing. As you can see, we're going through a cloud layer.
It's pretty dark in that cabin, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna... I guess at night you're supposed to turn the lights off for sleep, but... I'll turn on the cabin floodlight. That way it'll... Turn on the strobe light.
I'm climbing 800 feet a minute. That's bad.
I'm climbing at 3,100 feet per minute.
But I don't know what's wrong with my plane. It's not wanting to climb right now.
Alright, Memphis is off. Hey, Memphis ATC is off. Okay.
Oof. I swear, if my stick is doing Tallahassee, I'm gonna kill myself. No, I should have said that in the flash. I am not going to do that.
So Memphis Airport currently, according to VATSIM, has 4 arrivals. We got me and SpecLife coming from DCA. We got a FedEx coming from Indianapolis, and we got a Giant Air coming from Miami. With Giant Air is, I believe, Amazon Prime Air.
Why is my thing still in Tallahassee? Why? Why?
If it's in Tallahassee, I wonder if it'll come through here. Because it's FedEx, right?
No, it's USPS.
Oh, okay, then it won't come through here. In the meanwhile, let's get the arrival information programmed in to Memphis.
Isn't? But I think USPS is in contract with either FedEx or UP or.
I'm pretty sure it's UPS.
Yeah, UPS. I think it is.
Oh my
I
god.
think it was Amazon that they're in contract with, so they use like their 7.6s and crap.
Yep.
Store.x.
Okay, Mem, so we got arrival into Memphis. We got ILS 36 right, the runway we're landing on. Frequency is 111.35, approach course 360. And I forgot to put the minimum in there. Minimum is 200, okay, typical. It's 200 minimum. And we need, I forgot, it's standard QNH. Minimum is 200. Then we got the 111.35, course 360.
I'm gonna sign out, guys.
Alright, peace.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah, while you're sleeping tonight, I'll be flying between Matsuyama and Chitose.
Oh, Sapporo.
Yeah, in the 737 IXCG. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna give that one a shot again. That FMC's a pain in the backside.
Apparently it got better since the new update.
How long ago was that update?
I don't know, but everyone was saying it was really buggy.
They've been working on it, and they're promising to come out with a few updates, but gee, it takes a long time, but that FMC is a pain.
That sucks. Once we get to 32,000 feet, we're gonna turn off VNAV.
back this guy acting up.
That's why we're having frame issues, because we're going through a cloud layer.
Southwest 1505, Washington Center, hello, Squawk 0514.
Alright, now that we're at 320, we can turn off the VNAV and make this
2302, traffic, 9 o'clock, 3 miles southbound.
0.78.
20,000 about, 76 level 330 traffic.
Just make sure there's no discontinuities in there.
3487, Washington Center, roger. You have traffic 12 o'clock, eastbound, correction, 12 o'clock, 12 miles eastbound, 2,000 below, you're also descending to flight level 3308320.
Saturn 28 is flying from Boston to DC.
Oh, nice.
05, Southwest 1505, radar contact 15 miles south of Lewisburg, Venezuela.
I'll message him.
Southwest 551, send across Trish, and maintain 1-2000 Billy altimeter 3003.
Ooh, rip frames. Ooh.
Okay, it took like 10 years to finally freaking find.
I'm already at cruising altitude. Rip frames, alright.
Alright, my cousin asked me to file a baby. She was about to come up. Somebody should make a sound pack for this plane and I'll fly it more.
EA 399, are you able to fly the Hyper 7 arrival in Phillips?
Alright, so after blues, I'm gonna have to vector myself. Wait, no. Yeah, after blues, I'm gonna have to vector myself. That goes for you too, Spec Life. After blues, we'll have to vector and then get on the get on the localizer. The downwind will be heading 180 because the runway heading is 360. I'm just gonna set that into the FMC.
Ooh, I can use this time to watch Jeff Fabiano's new video.
What?
I'm gonna take this time to watch Jeff Fabiano's new video.
I'm gonna check what's going on in the chat if there's anything. I just want to see what's happening. Oh, we got a new subscriber. We got Captain Corporal Johnny. Thank you for the subscriber. For the subscription, we got Connor Morse for this subscription.
I love how it stops climbing at flight level 318 when I'm cruising at 320. I'm on vertical speed, your way up.
Oh, wait, I forgot to turn off the seatbelt sign. So I can turn that on. Off. Ooh, video got 5 likes, not bad for a first stream.
One place I could make gonna E-Jet. I might also have to manually fly the aircraft.
All the way?
No, I mean in terms of the ILS, because I don't know. I forgot how the ILS works on this plane.
Oh, I can.
And
Oh, is it SSG or X-Crafts?
SSG.
Ooh, because I don't know how it works there. I know how it works in the
Way better
X-Crafts.
simulation.
I know how it works in the X-Crafts.
No,
So,
I know it works in the SSG. I just forgot how to actually get it.
so according to this, our arrival time into Memphis is 02. Or I don't care. What is the information you said? I don't care. That's for you.
Unicom 22, thank you. You have yourself one night. Record 4413.
I should get ready because I'm close to behind him. You. Not bad, you have a 2728 FPS with Streamlabs running.
Oh, I have a question. How do you enable like the FPS thing on the top left?
I don't know, I just like, I did it like the first time I got X-Plane because I knew how to do it then and now I don't know how to do it.
Rip. What does flight models per frame mean?
I don't know.
Control F. Alright, I have it. Getting 22 FPS, rip.
Yeah, I'm getting 28. Let's see how the plane looks from the outside.
So you're looking for 0.03 or less
Yeah,
on the CPU?
yeah. For both of them, typically 0.0. See, it should be 0.04 or less. Whatever. It's whatever the reciprocal of 20 is, which is 1/20, which is 0.05 actually is what it should be. 0.05 or less. One sec, I will be right back. In the meanwhile, the plane will cruise. I'll be back in a few minutes.
He will not be back.
Actually, I'll be here until the guy hands me off.
She's asking for you to come now because you have to go do something.
Let me see. See how close I am to the edge of his frequency.
Oh, accidentally almost shut down my engine. Retard.
Approaching.
Let me go ahead and disable this joystick.
Approaching.
Approaching. I don't think I ever flew the SSG 190 with my whole setup before.
In the meanwhile, I'll put the face cam back.
Oh shoot.
What? Oh, let me check. Oh, it is showing be right back. Crap. I didn't mean for that. I'd like to get rid of this. Oh, now I see the chat. Okay. I got the chat. I don't know why the be right back screen is on there.
I have to verify my game files after this.
Roger, 122.8 for Brickyard 4422. Thanks for the ADC. Have a nice night. Alright, so we're off, but now we need to get back the X plans. So what we need to do is we need to oops. There we go. Now it's back, and I will be right back. And we're back. Alright. Oops. Actually, now it looks better than it did before. The stretch. Uh-oh. Got 3 people watching. Word. All right, and we're back. Let's see how the flight is going. Let's check Avitab. All right, so as you can see on the map, we took off from right here. And we are going right there. So our route is essentially like this. We're flying here, then we enter the Star at Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is right. I zoomed into it somewhere. Right here. This town, Bowling Green, Kentucky, is where we enter the Star. And then after that, we make a little bit of a left turn, fly like this. Then, because Memphis is landing north, we'll have to do a little bit of a downwind. Fly over this highway, 240, which is what they do in real life. They use this highway as reference. So you fly over the highway, turn base, and then come back and land on here. Our arrival runway today is 36 right, as you can see here. This is the runway that we will be landing on. Goal is to be able to taxi off at this taxiway here, and then the 3 concourses here are Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Bravo is being closed for renovations, so Alpha and Charlie are the only 2 that are currently operational, and we'll be parking at Charlie 10. Spec Life says, "Oh, what's happening?" By the way, there is a chance that we might not do the other flight, just because I'm running on very little sleep right now and I'm exhausted. But if we do not do this flight, we will make it up on another day when we can. So I'll just reiterate the schedule for the week. Today is this flight. Tomorrow is a flight from Seattle to Santa Barbara that was requested by one of my viewers, Gemini Jet 68. Friday we're not doing a stream because I'm busy. Saturday we're going to be flying from Everett, Washington to Denver, Colorado in this same X-Crafts E175. Then we will be flying the Zibo 737-800 from Denver to Omaha. And then Sunday, we will be flying Indian Ops, depending on if my computer has been upgraded by then. Because we will be flying the Flight Factory A320, and I don't want to fly it with bad frames. So, Sunday stream, the route is still contingent on whether or not I can update the plane to update the computer to fly what I want to, but otherwise we will update you. We may fly Emirates in the Middle East, like from Dubai to Delhi or something thereabout. So yeah, we'll keep you posted for the schedule of the stream. Thank you for the 3 people that are currently watching the stream. Appreciate the views. Appreciate the 5 likes that we got. Let's see, do we got any subscribers? Please hit that like and subscribe button. We really grateful for the viewers, even though we currently have 3, but we had 8 at one point, so for intro stream I think that's pretty good. But you know, the goal of streaming at the end of the day is not to the goal of streaming is for us to enjoy what we do, and then for you to enjoy us enjoying what we do, and to share a common interest in this case, aviation. Not necessarily to garner the viewers that we could have. But so let me check the progress of our flight. So currently our next waypoint is Stews. Then we have Delta Echo Whiskey Alpha Kilo. Then we have Memphis International. Memphis is 409 miles away. Our ETA is about an hour from now at 0257 Zulu. We are 180 miles away from the top of descent. That should be in kilograms, so let me fix that really quickly. Go to do index, performance. We got the kilos. VRF is 118, so we're gonna do that. We have a full flight today, according to SimBrief, and the fuel stuff and all that in here, which is only here when it's like you're at a gate. But if anyone's watching, let me know if you'd be interested in the second flight, or if we should do the Dallas flight at some other time. Just give me a comment and let me know so I can plan accordingly. Meanwhile, let's see what the view looks like outside. It's pretty dark, as you can see. It's nighttime here in America. This is how the plane looks. The weather is in Memphis. We got Memphis, the weather is 0207 knots, 10 statute miles. Altimeter 3004. So they're landing north in Memphis. I think I should be able to hear you now.
Hello?
Alright, there we go. So,
I'm like 90 miles away from the Bowling Green VOR.
okay, I am... Let me check. I am... Also, let me know if you want to do the second flight. I'm personally getting a bit tired because I woke up really early this morning. But if you want to do the second flight, I'm down, but it is getting a bit late, so...
I kind of have to reinstall. I have to verify my game files because something's wrong with Active Sky.
Okay, that's
So,
fine. I probably won't do the second flight today, then.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm looking at the stream right now, the stretch thing. I wonder if it's just the plane, because there's gotta be a way I can tweak it, but the thing is, I don't know how to make it optimized without it having a black screen, a black background on the bars.
Yeah.
But I mean, let me see how it looks. Like, let me... Okay, so... Alright, it actually doesn't look that bad. It's just a little bit stretched. It's not blurry or anything.
Wait, when did we start radar vectoring ourselves, did you say?
Blues. B-L-U-Z-Z.
Damn, that far out?
Not that far out, but between Blues and the initial approach fix, because it has us making a hairpin turn onto the approach course, and I don't think that we want to do that. Normally what they do when they're landing on those on the 3.6s is that so Memphis has a highway that goes around it called 240. Normally what they do is they have the 240 is a circle, and the eastern side of 240 goes north to south about 10 miles east of the airport. So what they have them do is they have them fly over the highway and keep going in that direction until they give them radar vectors to turn east for the base, to turn west for the base, and then turn back for final. That's what they do. So like it's a visual cue. You have to look down for the highway, and when you see the highway, you turn left.
Oh. What happens if you don't have any ortho?
No, it'll come up. It'll come up on the like you'll see it on the you'll see a highway like on the without ortho. Like, you know how they render default roads?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it.
Alright.
So we got 4 viewers. Let's go. Went up 1.
It's 6, not 5.
What?
When you were telling people how many legs you had, at the time you had 6.
Oh,
You
wow.
said 5.
But, yeah, please continue to hit that like and subscribe button. We're very grateful for the support that you give. And, we love doing the content, and we hope that you love watching it. And, if you have any, ideas for routes or whatnot, I will paste a link to the Discord channel in the chat box. So let me. Now, I know the link is not permanent, but I don't know how to get the permanent link. This is a link to the Discord channel.
I think I'm moderator on your Discord, yeah?
Yeah, you are. And how do I make you a mod for YouTube? I'll make you a mod right now.
You're using Streamlabs to look at chat, right?
Yeah.
You just have to hover over my name and then on the three dots to the right.
Yeah.
It'll show all those options and put as moderator.
Add moderator. Yep. Okay, so Spec Life is a moderator. Avioman is a moderator. And Spag is a moderator. Those are 3 moderators. Alright, so you guys should be mods now.
Mm-hmm.
Spec Life, Avio, and Spag are now mods.
Okay, I'm gonna send the link in chat.
Alright, yeah, Spec Life will send the link to the Discord in the chat. So, everyone, if you'd like to join our Discord channel, please feel free. We have lots of fun servers. We'll keep you updated for the list of flights in the week. It'll usually 99% of the time be at this time. If it's not, we will message the Discord and tell you when it will be. Schedule, we should be able to do Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We can do those 4 days because that works for my schedule. And then there may be times when we, like, I know Avioman is planning to do, like, at some point, do a group flight with multiple streamers. So when he does that, we will be there too, and we will keep everyone posted. So feel free to join all of the streamers on this group flight. And if you have any questions about streaming or anything, please hit any of us streamers up, like Avioman, Spec Life, Spag, and then Connor. Connor doesn't stream, but he records certain clips and then has a YouTube channel. Alright, I'm about 102 miles from top of descent. What about you?
I don't even know.
Why am I 102 miles? No, I shouldn't be 102 miles out of top of descent. Oh wait, because it's saying it wants me to cruise at 30,000 feet, that's why. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, that's
So this is my top of descent here, but it's just on the PFD, but at descent, let's click on this. So it's not here, cruise. This is the top of descent, 122.
yeah. See, I'm not 102 miles from top of descent. It should be about. What's your ETA?
My ETA is messed up, right? It shows 1735 is a little bit the same.
That's not possible.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so according to Vatastic, Louisville, Kentucky is to the right of the airplane, but. And for you are getting close to Nashville. Nashville would be to your left. Typically when it's over Bowling Green is when it starts as descent in real life. Or not even Bowling Green, like when it's past Bowling Green, like a little bit past Bowling Green, it'll start descent, usually.
I think right now I'm going direct Bowling Green. It's the waypoint right after Bowling Green is where I'm starting to spend my, it's after Corrette.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still at Jeter, and then I will be at Fairrev, and then I believe I'll be at Bowling Green. But in the meanwhile, I'll show you my setup. So my room is a mess because we're moving, so just bear with it. This is our yoke. We have the Cytec ProFlight yoke system. We have the throttle quadrant that came with it. And we have our rudder pedals down there, which for some reason do not work for the Flight Factory A320 when it lands. And now it's back to me.
You don't clamp the thing?
What?
You don't clamp the throttle quadrant?
I couldn't find the screw for it in the packaging.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You mean the screw? Like,
The screw that would put the clamp in, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the yoke and all clamped, but not the throttle. I mean, the throttle quadrant, this is a temporary setup because I'm currently using my mom's desk. But when we move to the new house, I will be getting a desk that is thinner for these two things to be clamped in.
Are you staying at? Are you still living in Memphis, or are you gonna move to a different state?
We're moving to a different state actually because my parents' job. I've lived here for 7 years, so it's like interesting that we're moving. But I mean, such is life. And also the thing is, like, I don't live here anymore. Like, I just come here to visit my parents. I live in Washington D.C. because I go to college there. But yeah, I love the East Coast, high key. Being able to take the Amtrak to Philly, New York, Boston is a luxury that I love. Got 3 viewers in the chat. It's good. You know, when we land in Memphis, I'm gonna load the Flight Factory A320 just to see what I'm working with FPS, and then end the stream.
Let's see.
Alright, now I'm direct to Bowling Green too. I'm 65 nautical miles from Bowling Green.
I am 8 miles from Bowling Green.
Alright, so we're pretty evenly spaced.
I think I have worked for Memphis, I don't know.
Now I figured out how to get the chat. I just had to expand the Streamlabs window. Is Corporal Johnny Malpensi boy?
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering. Okay, so Avioman is a moderator. I just wanted to make sure. And Spag should also be a moderator, yep.
I'm like 80 miles from the top of this thing.
Ooh, we got a FedEx plane on approach into Memphis now. Is there an event in Boston right now?
I don't know.
They have three center controllers on right now.
Well, Boston is packed with ATC and Bastion 24/7. Well, that's kind of an exaggeration.
Oh no, 2 of them are observers. Okay, this is. So yeah, Boston has 2 different. Yeah, Boston is literally fully staffed. They have a ground, they have a delivery, they have a departure, they have an approach, and they have a tower. Is there a model for the 717-200 on X-Plane?
Somebody's making a freeware one. I don't know who though. Going through a bit of turbulence.
What?
I'm going through a bit of turbulence. So
Ooh. Alright, let's see. So, Bowling Green is where we will descend to 30,000 feet according to the FMC. Then, from Bowling Green, we will have to do some. We'll have to do some descending, and we'll be coming in on the Star, the Blues 2.
auto reply. Your item arrived at our USPS facility in Tallahassee, Florida distribution center on July 31st, 2019 at 9:39 p.m. Well, that's not in New York. I need that in New York. Like, I demand that to be in New York. I don't like USPS. I feel like they're bad.
I mean, they're severely underfunded. Alright, so at Bowling Green VR, we're going to need to turn on VNAV. Actually, I'll turn on VNAV right now because technically it'll want us to be... VNAV is coming on now.
The USPS parking, the USPS facility center in Tallahassee is so freaking tiny. Oh, and it's near a road called Memphis Road.
Is your item coming from Florida?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering why it was in Tallahassee.
I mean, the X-Plane is based in Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Huh.
Every time you buy something off the org, it shows you like the address.
Really?
Yeah. Do you not buy things?
Oh,
off
yeah,
the
yeah, I see it at the bottom. Yeah, Tallahassee, Florida. That makes sense. So currently, we've been out of the gate since an hour and 20 minutes, and we took off an hour and 2 minutes ago. We got 3 viewers. Let's go. It's always good to have more than 0. I don't know what was going on today with Avioman's frames.
Yeah, it's 0 FPS.
Like that, I don't think I've ever seen that happen on anyone's stream. Like that, like, I've seen frames go down to about 10, but like, not where he was.
The lowest amount of frames I got in was 8.
Lowest I've gotten was, I think, yeah, 5. But like, it was very rare, and it stopped in a second.
Yeah, mine's was averaging around 8 to 10. Something was glitched in my game.
Alright, so we are going down to 30,000 for Bowling Green, because that's what the flight plan told me to do. So we are going to put the seatbelt sign on. The FedEx plane just landed in Memphis.
Nice. So far, from starting my taxi to where I am right now, I've been in the air for 1 hour and 22 minutes.
I departed from my gate an hour and 22 minutes ago.
Yep. I'm less than 20 miles from my TOD. Let's go ahead and turn on the SEVO signs. Okay, I'm less than 10 miles. Miles.
We are descending towards Bowling Green at 500 feet per minute. Nice.
And less than 5 miles. Top of descent.
Alright, we got some activity in Memphis. Got some FedEx planes landing and departing.
In real life or in game?
No, according to the Unicom. In real life, this flight that I'm flying landed a few minutes ago.
The flight that I'm doing landed I would say an hour ago.
It landed an hour ago?
Yeah,
That means it must have been really delayed.
an hour or 2 ago. Maybe 2 hours, I don't know.
Because 4422 is the night flight, so...
I mean, it's American, what do you expect?
And ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent into Memphis, so... I mean, not yet, but we will be eventually. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. To the 2 people that are watching now. As Avioman says, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe.
What if I just want to click on it?
Alright, we are... Okay, so we're past Bowling Green. We're at Harrod. We're inbound to Harrod, 40 miles from Harrod.
It doesn't tell me what gate I'm parking at, or does it? It does. No, it doesn't.
I can tell you in real life what gate that parked at.
Well, in FlightAware isn't telling me anything.
Let me check American Airlines app. Was it 4413?
4413, yes.
Let me check. Yeah, this thing was delayed, that's why. Okay, you're parking at Charlie 3.
Alright.
And I am parking at... Charlie 8. Okay, I'll park at Charlie 8. Basically, Charlie 4 through Charlie 12, the even numbers between 4 and 12 are all American gates. I don't know why they're parking at a 3, because 3 is typically used by Frontier and or Air Canada. And I think also Allegiant uses that gate, but I don't know, they keep switching the gates up at the airport because of all the construction that's happening.
Alright.
But one thing that I did notice that I'd like to give a shout out to the developers of X-Plane is that they did successfully block off Terminal B as being under construction in the update for 11.35, which is accurate. It looks like how they showed it in the default airports, but the problem with it is that there is no autogate.
I don't get why X-Plane would just not contact Marginal and ask him it's like they can just add it to all of their airports.
Yeah, I wonder why. I'm sure that, I wonder if it's maybe AutoGate's a free plugin, but I wonder if they did that, then if Marginal would demand royalties.
Well, all of the default airports go under something called Global Airport, so it's not like they all have their own scenery folder. So that could also be another reason why.
That might be it, and I think that in order to put AutoGate in, you have to go into the overlay editor and do it for each individual gate at each individual airport, so I guess...
Oh, Christmas tree.
The weather here is clear, I'm pretty sure, because it was sunny without clouds all day. So it should be a nice approach and landing.
I might do another flight once I verify my integrity files. I don't know.
Alright, we are nearing top of descent now. Harrod waypoint. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're currently about we are about 156 miles out of the Memphis airport. The weather down there is showing. Alright. The weather down in Memphis is showing winds out of the northeast at 7 knots. Partly cloudy skies. Temperature is 28 degrees Celsius or 82 degrees Fahrenheit. The visibility is 10 statute miles. There is no indication of rain in the area. It'll be a nice summer night down in Memphis. Hope you have a nice night, and we hope to see you on another flight with American Airlines and American Eagle. Cabin, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Cross check. Thank you.
The approach is that's not how the approach is.
I don't know, because normally what they do is they give you radar vectors, but like they make you fly like south, and typically they fly you over the highway. I don't know why. Cause like
Probably that's another approach, but
let me check what's happening, because
the charts are telling me to expect radar vectors after being on track to 180 after Dinky. I mean, yeah.
let me check. So it says landing south. It says landing south. Okay, so what about landing north? Yeah, expect. Yeah, see, Daysack and Digley are right over the highway. Daysack, Digley, and Dinky are all right over the highway. But the problem is, I don't have those waypoints in my FMC. Do you have them in your FMC?
So, the waypoints I have are Myrtle, Daysack, Diggle, Dinky, Hayden.
I don't have any of. I don't have those.
Why don't you?
I don't know. Wait, I'm just checking. Let me see. I just have Haydan.
Okay.
Did you do any like any approach transition or?
No.
Cause yeah, I just have. Oh boy, what is happening here? Oh, it wants me to slow down. That's why. It wants me to slow down. I'm slowing down. Alright, good. I slowed down. We just started porpoising for a sec, but now we're not going to porpoise. Did you do the blues too with the let me reprogram it. Runway 36 right. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't know why I don't have that, but I don't have that. I don't have those waypoints. Maybe I can put them in. Oh, what? No. I have to edit the arrival.
Ooh.
I know. Stop it. Stop turning. I have to go direct to Axel is the waypoint. Oh, not Axel. Speaker was the waypoint. Speaker was the waypoint I had to get to.
Alright, let me go ahead and
Here's an
for-
outside view. Yeah, QNH 3003.
I'll do flaps full. My Vera. My VFS is 197. $131 is my V. VAC.
I wish I could add a waypoint to this thing, like add something to this plan, but that's okay. I mean, I'll follow the visual. I'll take the 240. I'll go around it. I'll do the 240 loop. Honestly, the weather here is good enough for VFR land, like visual landing, but
I haven't flown this plane in a while, so I kind of want to go by
ILS.
yeah.
I might take it in visually. All right, we are going to descend a little bit more, with a little bit more. I believe the next waypoint makes the FMC go bonkers. So let me. Yeah, the next one makes it get annoyed. So we gotta switch it up. All right, let's increase the descent rate.
I thought I had ortho for Memphis. Huh? Wait, my final approach is gonna be 131. Okay, frames. You can go ahead and give me 8 frames. That works too. There we go. Alright, the altimeter is. When calm, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 27,000 scattered. Temperature 232.20, altimeter 3004. So we could technically land any of the 36 we want.
You can, but you'll have a short taxi with 36 right. 36 right and 36 center on the. 36 center would be the shortest taxi, but for some reason, when even if I update the air rack and everything, the ILS for 36 Center never shows up. And usually, like, typically, Memphis Airport uses that runway for departures. And 36 left is for gates that for airlines that park at the Alpha Concourse. And 36 right is for arriving planes that park at the Charlie Concourse. That's usually how they do it. Like, I've never been crisscrossed. Alright, I'm at 18,000 feet, so the altimeter is 3003 in Memphis. Altimeter is set. Block time thus far has been 1 hour and 41 minutes. SimBrief said it'd be 2 hours and 30, so let's see if we can beat it. We should be able to beat it.
Yeah, I don't have an ortho from Memphis. I'm gonna have to install that. The airport is to my right.
Are you at Diggle or Dinky or whatever?
I'm about to pass Diggle right now.
I'm a beam for Blues. This is where I need to turn off VNAV. This is the one waypoint where I need to turn off VNAV. Cause it does this. It goes all the way up to 23,000 feet because it says it has a altitude restriction, and says needs to be below 23,000 feet. So now we're gonna keep VNAV back, but we're gonna put it at about 8,000 feet. Alright, so now that we're outside the aircraft, you can, to the left, you can see I-40, which is one of the major highways that goes across the United States from west to east. This particular stretch of I-40 is between Memphis and that city right there, which is Jackson, Tennessee. This airport right here is Kilo Mike Kilo Lima, or McKellar-Sipes Regional Airport. I can show you. McKellar-Sipes Regional Airport is right here. Kilo Mike Kilo Lima. They fly to St. Louis on Air Choice 1. That is Jackson, Tennessee. Population of about 80,000 people. This is I-40. Pretty much the area between Jackson and Memphis there's nothing there. You can see the outskirts of Memphis now.
Flaps 1.
Alright, so as soon as I'm over the 240, I'm gonna... What heading is from Blues? L-Town. Okay, so I need to... 232 is the heading. Okay, I need to fly heading 232. By now it's probably 240. We're flying we're gonna slow down to about 240 knots to give Spec Life some time.
Yeah, I'm having issues with speed and altitude.
Roger, we'll go down to 240. And you can see the outskirts of Memphis we're straight ahead. Avioman says he's back. Good to know, sir. You're coming in just in time for the approach. And you are a mod, by the way, so let me just put the speed brake down to lose some airspeed. So the approach protocol is to fly to these waypoints that are not loading into my FMC, but it did say fly heading 232 from Blues. So Avioman says, yeah, I had your stream on the whole time. Nice. We are currently on the Star right now, but and I believe Spec Life is on final.
I'm turning base right now.
Okay. So that right there is Memphis, Tennessee. In a little bit, we'll be able to see the VFR stuff that... In a little bit, we'll be able to see the VFR scenery that I added to the scenery pack that was on the org store. Not the org store, the org forums. Avioman says, can I time out? That means I can time out Spec Life too.
Wait, don't tell him anything.
Which star? The sun? Lamau. It's actually the Alpha Centauri, I think, is the closest star to the Earth. Aside from the sun. The closest star aside from the sun.
You're supposed to be asking Saturn these questions.
Yeah, Avioman, you're supposed to be asking Saturn 28 these questions because of his name. Alright, and I have visual to Memphis Airport right now, so...
I lost my visual, but I had it before. I vector myself to... I think I may or may not have just saw you.
I'm going to descend a little bit faster, at a faster vertical speed, because we're... No, you don't. 1,600 feet per minute is pretty reasonable, but we are a bit high. Oh, you can... Wait, Avioman, can you hear the cabin announcements? Alright, we're getting some tailwind.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna fly this thing, Alright, so there's I-269, which is a newly constructed outer loop around Memphis. So this going in is I-40 West. This is I-269, which connects the Memphis suburbs of Millington on that side and Collierville on that side. Actually, my approach will be actually flying us right over my house. So I will point it out when we're flying over my house. If
Your house or your parents' house?
My parents' house, which I'm currently in right now.
It still doesn't make it your house. You don't pay rent.
That is true.
Every other parent be like...
Avioman says to aim at the crossroads of the highways? That would be, too... That's not what they do in real life, but... They fly the radar vectors over the other highway, which will be coming up in a sec. Oh wait, my ripped frames. Alright, now it's back. Alright, cool. Just suddenly went down to 4 FPS for a sec, and now we're back at 33. Sweet. We got some popo action down there. Avio wants me to dive into the highway. we got the popo. Uh-oh, we got Memphis police. Let's see what they're doing. There they go. Look at the popo. Alright, let's see.
You're down. Box 3.
Alright, I'm a... Alright, I've got visual on the highway. Okay, so basically what most pilots do when coming into this airport is the approach that Spec Life flew flies you right over this highway right here, which is 240, which is the main loop around Memphis. So we will be actually flying directly over that highway and then vectoring ourselves towards final.
Getting a bit low on glide slope here. flaps 5.
And Brickyard 4413 winds 050 at 7 knots, runway 36 right, clear to land.
36 right, clear on Brickyard 4413. Flaps. But we're at a 5 mile final, so I'll set flaps fully.
Alright, so there's the airport. There is the 240 highway, which means I have to turn to the left and reduce my speed to 220. So, alright, I will show you my house, or my parents' house. It is... So, this is the intersection between I-40 and 240. Exit for Walnut Grove Road is right here. So, I live about here. And we are turning to the left right about now.
But my aircraft just forced me to the right, I mean to the left for some random reason.
Turning to the left, so we're flying pretty close to the highway as we can get.
Ooh, we are heavy. Why? Never mind, autopilot, would you like to come back on? Autopilot.
So, as you can see, we're a bit off from the highway, but that's good because it gives us more time to get on the final approach course.
Yeah, I don't feel safe with this. I'm going around.
I'm on the downwind, so do you want to you want to take what do you want to do? Should I come into land first or?
Yeah.
Word. Okay, so the VFR scenery is not loading at the moment. Let me see if I can. Alright, so let me show you, see if I can show you some of Memphis. So we are currently flying literally right over my house. So that's the Walnut Grove Road exit. My house is somewhere right there.
Your house?
My parents' house.
There we go.
It's right there. And let's see, this is Highway 380, Tennessee 385. Goes to other Memphis suburbs. That is the airport. And that is Spec Life. You can see Spec Life over there. If you look to your right, you can see me, Spec Life.
I'm flying the aircraft, setting on my autopilot. Give me 1 second.
No worries. But, yeah, so Spec Life is to our right, and he is currently executing a go-around for Memphis. That is I-240. The VFR... Oh, okay, wait. I got the VFR sooner. 1 minute. Free camera on for a sec. I don't know if you can see this little, weird-looking M-shaped thing, but that is the Hernando de Soto Bridge, which is a real-life bridge that crosses the Mississippi River from Tennessee into Arkansas. And right next to it was a pyramid, which I'll show you on arrival. And you may be familiar with the scenery if you watch Avioman's stream, because in his Friday night, in his DFW FNO, this scenery was on display. Let me figure out where I'm going now. Okay, so I'm heading 180. Okay, so so radar vectors towards Haydan. Okay.
I'm gonna start redirecting myself right back to the runway. I don't know exactly where you are, but let's just hope we don't collide.
I am passing Memphis Airport now.
Alright.
Let's see, this right here is Highway 78, aka Interstate 22, which connects Memphis to Birmingham, Alabama, when we're flying over. That highway in Memphis is really shady. It's called Lamar Avenue, and it's the neighborhood where all the brothels are in the city, the illegally run strip clubs and brothels It's very, very sketchy. So if you're ever in Memphis, do not go on Lamar Avenue, whatever you may do. And we see, to confirm that Lamar Avenue is sketchy, we have multiple popo activity on Highway 78. So
Did you say Lamar Avenue?
yeah, Lamar Avenue.
So GTA Avenue, okay. Lamar from GTA was a gangster, so it kind of fits well.
Oh, nice. Okay. I got a new sub, really? Well, I can't... For some reason, I can't see who it is. But whoever it is, thank you so much. We look forward to generating new content for our viewers. And we are very grateful. Actually, we might do the Tolless flight after this. Because I actually have more energy now.
I might not, because... Well, I'll probably...
If you don't, if you don't, it's fine. Like, I'll do the Tolless flight.
I would like to, but the only problem is that I have to verify my game files to fix up the Active Sky issue, and then I have to reinstall all of my cloud textures and stuff.
That's okay. You can watch.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Maybe I'll join from Little Rock. I don't know.
Or Fort Smith, or one of those like regional Arkansas airports. All right. We can turn base in about 15 seconds.
Still don't have you in sight.
I'm trying to keep my speed as high as possible in order to expedite my approach. So we go approaching. I hate that graphic on Captain Canada's stream. Approaching.
It says I'm around with 0 pounds of fuel.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not gonna trust that.
Are you gonna run out of fuel? Do you need to...
But I don't even know how much fuel I have right now. It should be around here. Fuel.
Alright, we're turning base now.
That 4,300, I should be fine for a little bit.
Let me arm the localizer.
No, I'm not gonna let you arm the localizer.
It's not currently alive, but it will be soon enough. We just make sure that we have the right information plugged in. The runway is 36 right, approach 111.35. Oh boy. And let's arm the approach.
I might just go visual with the runway, but I don't know very well. So I don't know if I should or not.
I'm turning final. Yep, we're turning final. This is I-55. I might be overshooting this. Okay.
Plus 1.
Our airport in sight. Let's get the plane down to 180. Flaps out. Flaps
I'll
out.
start turning base in a second.
Flaps out.
Okay, this is like the 7th time you said that.
Gear down. Actually, gear I'll put down 10 DME. I don't see you on my TCAS. It's really weird.
Nor do I see you at all. Visually, nor.
I'm relying on TCAS because it's nighttime.
I'm gonna start turning right.
I'm on final.
Yeah, actually, I'm already supposed to feed a bit more before I turn right. Let's go ahead and turn westbound.
Alright, we're 10 DME. Let's get the speed down to 170. Localizer is alive, glide slope is alive, gear down.
Since you said that you're on a 10 DME, that probably means that I shouldn't be turning this early, so I'm gonna go ahead and reduce to my final approach speed now. Try to keep your speed up.
Word.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
This is the airport. Airport in sight. One of these exits is where our local outlet mall is in Mississippi. There's a Baptist hospital here, somewhere here, that's used as a landmark for being on the approach course for 36 left.
Of course he worries about the hospitals.
What?
What? Approach.
Approaching.
No. Nobody's approaching. Don't say that profanity ever again.
Gear down, 3 green.
Top seat. Back 20 miles out. Okay, I have visual with you. I have visual with the airport too.
I have visual of you now. Yeah. I'm gonna try and vacate as quickly as possible.
Okay, I'm reducing to my final approach speed right now.
Roger, I'll
Probably gonna send to 2,000 manually.
Avio's saying go at 200. Avio, I'm 5 DME. I don't think I'm gonna go 200 now. (1,000 feet). Stabilize. Missed approach altitude set. Approach altitude is 4,000 here.
7,000. That's originally, according to the charts, it is originally, okay, charts, okay. It's originally 1,000 and 5,000.
Approaching 3, 6, right.
Gear down. Flaps. 3.
500 checked.
Probably descended a bit too much, but it's fine.
400. Auto brake is on. My airplane, my throttle. Oh boy.
Okay, I have full visual with you, and I'm already at my final approach speed, dude.
Continue.
We're about to hit 2 hours in this whole thing, dude. Just because of that one go around. And I thought I was like ages behind you. I thought you were ages behind me. Up to 4.
Long landing, 6,000 feet.
Manual
remaining.
flight. There we go. It doesn't want to yank left on me for no reason. So this trim is kind of stable. Okay.
Great.
Alright, we should be fine now.
Great. My rudder pedal is acting up, so we're on grass. Great.
Oh.
Can we get an F in the chat? Can we
Why
get...
is everything a F?
What?
Nothing.
Can we get some Fs in the chat for being in grass right now? Alright, we're vacated. Not on the grass this time. Not on the grass this time.
Alright, do you see me?
I'm trying to get off this runway.
Roger.
Yep, I vacated for you, Spec Life.
Roger. Okay,
Avioman says this stream is brought to you by Jeep.
Approaching
Wow.
1-8 center.
I don't know, that left rudder pedal has been pissing me off today, but I don't know. Oh.
Damn, this thing is requiring a lot of power. Why? My final approach speed is 131.
Taxi lights can come on.
We're a bit high. Trying to get ourselves down.
By the way, the crosswind is kind of a lot.
Yeah, that's what I realized.
Yeah, like
But
I
just
like
said when's calm, so
we had
That's-
a weird we had a weird we had a very we almost had to go around because of the crosswind, but I stabilized it.
looks like I'm trying to crab her out a bit here. Speed looks
All right, so it seems like Charlie 8 is taken by static aircraft, so I guess I'll just park at Charlie 10. Clean up the aircraft. All right, we're getting to a gate at this point.
No.
You have to go around again?
No, I'm saying no to the fact that you're going to a gate, because that's not what you're supposed to do when you first land.
I figured out the rudder pedal situation. It should be perfect now. It was just, it kept getting caught with the leg of my desk. Yeah.
Macy's.
Yeah, Avioman just messaged me. Try to recalibrate it. The recalibrating is not the problem. I just had to move it away from the leg of my desk.
I'm a bit high. I'm on like a less than 2 mile. I'm on like a 2 mile final. Well, I'm at 500. I'm kind of scared here. I'm way too. I mean, actually, no, I'm perfect. I should be fine right here. If I just maintain this right here. Did I set my flaps to full? No, I didn't. Why are you not going down? Minimums, continue. Oof, what's happening here? Idle. Thought it was idle.
I'm gonna watch Spec Life land.
Come on, hold it. Drop her, but hold it. Drop her, but hold it. Spoilers. Reverse screen. Decel. This plane is good on stopping, so we're fine.
How was your? Mine was 240.
60.
Nice.
So the one that we want is going to be this high speed. We don't want to make that left turn.
Yeah. So I
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memphis. We want to go into La Mia. It's going to get to an appropriate taxi speed.
parking brake set. GP. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memphis. The local time is 10:05 p.m. Central. Block time is 2 hours and 9 minutes. We beat what Simbrief said. Flight time was an hour and get rid of 3 minutes or 49 minutes. Take off the
I
landing.
would have been way ahead of my.
Stop the chrono.
Gone around. Parking brake set. Going to clean ourselves up here.
We're opening the door. Get the GPU on. Where is okay, GPU I need to. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memphis, Tennessee. Alright.
What was your landing rate?
Minus 240, but like I floated it. I had to smash it, otherwise I was going to have to go around.
My landing rate was negative. I forgot.
Mine is negative 240.
I checked.
Oh, Connor's on. What's up, Connor? How are you? You wanna hang on. Let me make you a mod. Do you want to join us for our flight to Dallas? We're actually doing it. We've decided that we're gonna stick with it and go on to Dallas. If you'd like to join, feel free to hit us up. By us, I mean me, because I think SpecLife has to do some stuff with his X-Plane files. Let's turn off the engines.
I'm gonna have to take Charlie 1. There's a Frontier taking Charlie 3.
There's another plane on the ground here? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Static.
It's static. I was gonna say take Charlie 4 because Charlie 4 is in real life an American gate. Charlie 1 is not.
It's fine.
But I actually don't see you. Okay, I see you now.
I'm approaching Charlie 1 right now.
I see you. Have you just finished your previous flight? Yep, just landed. Just landed. We're about to park actually.
Wasn't he parked before you?
I'm literally parked.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't park before me if I'm already parked. All right, engines off.
Well, go on reverse mode and we'll turn on your.
We are
engine and
flying
reverse.
from Memphis to Dallas, Connor. It's about an hour. All right, let me get the landing lights. Let me get the taxi lights off. Landing lights are already off.
The marshaller isn't working. Marshaller's dead.
There we go. I'm flying to Dallas Fort Worth, Connor.
Parking brake. APU is up and running.
Let's see how bad this auto gate. Okay, no, it actually worked.
Engine 1.
Okay, well,
Engine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memphis.
home of the blues, no, birthplace of home of the blues, birthplace of rock and roll. That's what it says in there. Do you disconnect?
Fort Worth. Yeah, I just disconnected right now.
Nice. And I'm gonna disconnect too and run some replays.
Dallas, Fort Worth. We're going to Connor. Perfect. This is fine right here. I forgot I set my flaps to full at the last second.
Yeah, we had a bit of an unstable approach, but
Yes.
we had a bit of a gusty crosswind. Okay, so let me.
Water.
Connor, feel free to hop on the VC if you'd like.
Connors aren't welcome in my VC.
Yeah, as you can probably see, we're about to have a very, very unstable approach, but
That was like the kissiest landing I think I've ever seen.
we're about to have an unstable approach.
Hello. Hello from the
Wa-
other side.
Watch this unstable approach that we somehow corrected.
My approach was perfect. Well, ooh, what was that approach? I just saw it. At that point, you would have gone around. I actually realistically did a go around when I was above the glide slope, but too much. Your speed looks a little low. It's 120 really. Your approach speed. I've had 120 and an MD-80, Connor.
Mine was 120. My VREF was 118, so I added 5 to 123.
Yeah, that seems pretty low. Why did he?
And then you get the major F in the chat because we vacated into grass because the rudder pedal. But so let's not look at that. Let's forget that even happened. Probably in real life, probably should have gone around, but
You see, I could have continued my approach, but I realistically stayed on my approach. I realistically did a go around.
I somehow corrected it, so I guess it didn't end badly, luckily.
So maybe my last replay, then I have to verify. Keep on watching, watch 5 more replays, because I need to verify my game files.
Connor, what are you gonna fly? Are you gonna fly the... You have multiple options.
The FedEx 712
The 757?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be FedEx?
Connor is whispering because I think his parents are asleep.
Is that better?
Still sounds like, but it sounds like you're trying to whisper.
Like, wait, it's better?
No, you sound fine, but it's just like the volume is fine. It just sounds like you're trying to whisper. Your parents are asleep, aren't they?
That's too early for that. It's still 8:12.
Well, my parents wake up at 3 to go to work, so relax. Or one of them do. The other one has a normal 8 to 5 job.
I'm going to load in the Flight Factor A320 to see what it does to my frame rate.
Good, you keep on doing that. Let me verify my game fast.
So, I'm not going to load it as Indigo, because that would be unrealistic. But,
The whole approach is unrealistic.
yeah, the whole thing was unrealistic. It was because of the stupid crosswind. It immediately threw us off.
Oh, anyway, should I depart from Memphis?
36 Center.
6. Centaur.
I will do that. See you at Fort Worth.
If the Flight Factor gives me, like, above 20, like, barely above 20, we'll do it. Otherwise, I'll fly the TOLIS. With a regular
So we have
yoke.
to load into the TOLIS. I mean, I'm trying my best just to join. Oh, it's only 3% complete. Oh, that hurts. 5.
There's the FedEx gates. Or not gates. Whatever.
FedEx parks on the north side of the airport, very, very close to runway 9/27. Oh yeah, Spec Life. When we take off from Memphis, you'll be able to see the VFR stuff that I added.
Oh, nice.
When it's the 1/8s, you see it on landing, but when it's the 3/6s, you see it on takeoff.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm trying to. There we go. YouTube history.
Let's see how many FPS this thing is giving me. 18 FPS, not bad. This scenery is pretty frame heavy, so like 16, 17 FPS is not bad in this thing. It's not optimal, but it's not bad either.
The stream looks stretched out.
It does, and I don't know how to fix it. That's the thing. I was gonna ask like people who I was gonna ask like Avio if he's still on to like figure out how you fix the resolution, but like Spec Life and I tried 4 different times, and this was the best we could do. All right, so we're.
Is your monitor in normal resolution?
I have a 4K monitor.
Yeah, I do too.
I just
40 by 20.
yeah, that's what it's in right now. All right, we're gonna load into the TOLIS. Are you gonna take the Rotate MD80 Spec Life?
Yes, sir. %47 complete. Or I might just be behind the entire way.
I'm just looking at your thing right now, Spec Life. What the heck is going on with your Active Sky?
What do you mean, what's going on with it?
I just saw the picture you sent, the Avio Man's help Discord.
Oh.
Aviaman says try to recalibrate. I can try that now.
JCP helped me with it, so he said I had to re-verify it because of the new update, and then I had to reinstall it.
Alright, we are in the TOLIS 8319.
Nobody cares.
Alright.
So you're using the TOLIS on the site?
Yeah. Why are the cargo doors open? Oh, because...
You're flying American?
Yeah.
With IAE or CFM engines?
It was whatever was on the forum. Let me check.
CFM, okay. You should fly with winglets. I mean, no, not with winglets. With
I think
sharklets.
I am flying with sharklets actually.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm flying with sharklets.
Let me go back. Let's see.
I'm flying with sharklets. I can see the sharklets.
No, those are the fence chips.
Yeah.
That's the sharklets are the ones that are like
Curve.
on 37, 800.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
curve
Or just
upward.
a single.
There's a way to turn it on. Once it's in the TOLIS plugin. So you go to TOLIS.
Oh, he's already setting up. I hope so. For my game files, rip and chat.
No, I'm not setting up. I'm just trying to. We're gonna start cold and dark.
That'd be just, I don't know, I guess River FedEx Sparks. Does it have a gate number or anything? Do you know where the 757s park?
They all. I mean, they all
FedEx
typically.
has
They all park like at the same like area. Like irrespective of the aircraft type. Like the FedEx feeder parks in a different area, but like all the mainline FedEx aircraft park in like one general area. Like not one general area, but like what's it called? They all land in the same place. Can minimize active sky for the time being.
I don't know if I'll actually join the flight or not at this point.
Nice.
Oh, okay. I thought that was bad, but okay.
Let me go onto SimBrief and file a flight plan.
Oh, before I even fly, I have all of my flight plans set.
You know, I just completely forgot to file this. Let's see, we will be... What aircraft would that have been if it was if it wasn't
Actually,
canceled?
I'm gonna have to reinstall a lot of things for X-Men anyway, so I'm not gonna do this flight.
Word.
I'm gonna go talk to my friends and probably play 5M after this, so peace out.
See ya. Alright, my call sign is going to be American 2410.
Connor didn't seem passionate about that, see ya. Oh, okay. See ya.
I'm gonna be FedEx 712.
American 2410 from Kilo Memphis to Kilo Delta Foxtrot Whiskey.
Kilo Memphis.
Yeah.
Oops, I accidentally connected while my sim was still loading.
Alright, generate OFP. And we're going to be flying an Airbus aircraft with a yoke, so it's going to be fun. But I do not have I have laziness, so I'm not going to buy a side stick specifically for Airbus. Alright, let's... Is there a checklist for the TOLIS? I haven't flown this thing in months. Like, not months, weeks. But when I flew the Flight Factor, I flew with engines running so that I could start quickly. But let's see.
It should be the same as the 320.
Yeah, bus A319 checklist. Oh wow, Austrian Virtual has a checklist. Okay. Alright, just 1 minute. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, we are not ready for start up yet, but so flight plan is
I've loaded into Memphis. I'm just setting up my weights and everything.
I am about to connect to VATSIM.
How do I change this from kilos to pounds?
Alright. Call sign American 2410. We flew that one. American 2410. Airbus A319, not the 22. You're in the TOLUS. Airbus A319. And the airline is American Airlines. Alright, connected. I'm going to get Swift in the next 3 days.
Yeah, it's nice once you have it, even though it's still a bit...
It's been pretty buggy lately. I don't know what's been happening to it, but it seems like it's been pretty buggy.
Yeah, it's like with the server itself, almost, and not with the actual client.
Ah, okay. Engine's off. Refueling. Let me just put the fuel. Load sheet on board. Refueling. Let me figure out what the number of passengers and all that will be. Flight. Takeoff to touchdown time is 1 hour and 4 minutes. Okay. Cruising at flight level 380. Cost index of 5. Wow. I feel like every flight I do, the cost index is 5. Alright. TOLUS. Alright, TOLUS, let's go. We are carrying 114 souls on board. So let's load this in. 114 today. Oh my god, it's not letting me load 114. There it is. 114 souls on board. We got 11.9 11.9 kilograms of 11.9 thousand kilograms of payload. So whatever. I don't. Okay, we got 6,123. I'll just put 6,200. Apply these load settings.
Okay, I can get the battery on and get things going now.
Alright. Weather generator is... I don't know what that is. WX generator. I think that's Active Sky, actually, what the WX generator is. METAR, Kilo Mike, Echo Mike. We have... Let me check what Active Sky is. We got one viewer. Good.
That may be me.
Yeah, we had 6 at one point as we were taking off from DC, which is honestly better than I expected for my first stream. But let's see, the QNH is 3005 according to ActiveSky. And Austrian ACARS, I do not need that. Okay, pre-flight checklist complete. Engine master switch. Engine masters, where is this? Wipers off, engine mode select. Okay. Where is this engine start? I can't. Oh wait, engine manual start. No, I don't want to manual start the engine. Okay, good. I didn't just put the gear up. That would have been bad. All right, engine off. Engine mode select R check to norm. That's correct. Engine fire. Okay, external power is on. So I want the external power to be on. External power is on. Self-test in progress, max 40 seconds.
We don't have any ATC, do we?
I do not believe so. Adirs needs to be on. Nav. Evac needs to be on. I need to turn on the battery. But I cannot for my life find the battery. Alright, let me put the seatbelt signs on. Battery. Got it. Battery is on. Engine fire. How do I check the engine fire?
I think it's at the top. You should have like buttons. Yeah, they should say test. Just small black buttons.
Is it like near the air conditioning, flight controls, engine fuel, like?
Where you have the 3 red boxes for the
Oh
engine
yeah, okay, yeah,
extinguish.
yeah, I see it. Do I just click those?
Yeah, just the black buttons. That should say test. Just
Okay,
press and hold.
okay. All right, engine fires. All right, good. Adir's nav exterior lights. Better pushback will kill me if I keep them on, so I'm turning them off. Sign set, probe window heat. Okay. I'm gonna put the dome light on. Probe window heat auto. We're on. Landing elevation is auto. APU bleed needs to be on. Okay. Wait. APU bleed needs to be.
Zero fuel rate of 187.8.
Where's the APU switch for this thing? I haven't started up an Airbus in a long time. Okay. APU. Should I?
That should be to the right of where you have all the external lights in the center on the bottom
Yep.
of the...
Start. There we go. APU master switch on. APU gen can go. APU gen is, I guess, already on. Emergency exit light on, or arm. I'll arm it. Alright, all the lights are working. All white lights extinguished. Clock. Oh, all white lights extinguished. Yep, that is correct. Clock. Barrow ref. It's checked. Standby instruments. Anti-skid landing lever is down. Brake pressure. Flaps. Check position. Flaps are not set yet. But one thing I don't know is why... okay, wait. Heading map not available. Okay. Why are the displays so dim? That's what I'm... Okay, got it. That's why. I was wondering...
Actually, for a moment, I'll return.
Okay, cool. My displays are... Okay, align. Adhere set to nav. You know what? I am too tired right now. Our iris is aligned. I don't know why the displays are so dim though. Alright, we got the IRSs aligned.
I'm starting up my APU.
So I think my APU is on, but I can't tell because it says APU master switch and then it says on.
The one that says start, you need to press that.
And then okay, so now it starts as on.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. You need to press the master switch.
Yeah.
And then once that is ready, it should say something in the MFD, then you can start it.
Okay. So I don't know why my lights are so dim. Like, it's really hard to see. Alright, I can hear the APU starting up. I can hear it. Okay. Why are the lights so dim in this plane?
There should be a dial to adjust the screen brightness.
So it only adjusts the one right in front of me.
Yeah, you should have one dial for each screen.
Okay. I cannot find. Oh wait, I think I got it. Okay, these are the. Okay, wait, I got.
Yeah, it's a dial and not a switch. You should have two for all the buttons. Yeah.
Yep, I found 2 of them. I'm currently looking for the other ones. Alright, I guess this is broken in the TOLIS. one of the displays is like not able to be adjusted, but it's okay. Maybe they have to update it because on the other side the dial adjusted it. So for engine start, do I just click the engine 2 and the engine 1 like on like under the throttles?
I think so.
Okay.
You just need to make sure that the switch or the dial that's in between them
Says norm.
is set to ignition start.
Okay.
When you're gonna start it, it needs to be an ignition start, and then after both engines are started, you can put it back to normal.
Okay. Cool. All right, now I can start programming the McDo. And the McDo is also very, very dim. Okay, let's see if I.
Yeah, it should have on the right in the middle. You should have a dial for the brightness.
Yep, I'm fixing it. So I fixed the eCam and the lower display unit, but there isn't one for the McDo. Let me... Floodlight. Let me do that so it won't get. So eCam, upper DU, lower DU, brightness. Let me look it up. McDo, brightness, Tolus. McDo power up is performed with a bright. There's a bright key and a dim key on the McDo itself. The control. Oh, I got it. But can I click it though? Got it. There we go. Return. Go away. Stupid. All right. So I got this running. Alright, KMM to KDFW. Flight number American 2410. Cost index is 5. Flight level 380. Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm still programming the flight plan.
Pretty far away from the runway.
All right, so
taxi.
Cruise wind is the flight time is 1 hour and 4 minutes. Cruise wind is 004 at 032. I'll get 011 044 / 36500. That's enough. Flight plan, Memphis. We're departing runway 36 center. SID, we are going to be using the, what is it? Chillers 4, I think. There's a hot rod. Oh, Ole Miss. That must be going southeast. That Sid has to be departing southeast if it's called the Ole Miss. There's a Nike. Interesting. Because Nike has a huge factory here. Yeah, it's because of the FedEx hub that they have a big presence here.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we're gonna go from Childer 4 to Answa. Answa. The thing that I'm finding about the Airbus is that it's really quiet. Like with the Boeing, even with the E130, E175, the what's it called? The APU made a lot more noise. Either that or I did something wrong. Little Rock, VOR, okay. Little Rock, VOR. Rock, VOR, meow, okay. Meow. Got the few. And I don't know what Dallas is landing right now. I can check that.
I'm taking 17 center in Dallas.
Alright, I will plan something at some time. I believe that's actually what they're using in real life, 17 center.
Yeah, I looked at Flight Radar 24.
Or it depends on the gate actually. Cause if you're parking in the Bravo or Delta gates, it's gonna be the other ones. So American 24.
Parking at the FedEx, which is on the northeast side.
Let me see. Mine parked at Charlie 28, so 717 center is good for me. ILS 17 center. We got the Seaver 4. Via few. Okay, so we got no via here. Insert. Alright, we got... That's weird. Why is none of my VNAV data loading? That is very odd. I've entered my cost index and there's no speed information. Is it because I haven't gotten my V speeds yet? Could that be it?
You may have not completed your...
Oh no, there's disconnects. There's discontinuities. That might be why. Alright, I'm back. Something happened. Okay, so we've got, let's see, aircraft configuration. We're gonna do flaps 1, 152.
In the 757, I always mess up the APU switch and the standby power switch. Like just now, I was trying to turn off the APU, but I
152, 152, 154. Flex temperature is 65. Okay. Interesting. All right, now let's see if the performance page is... Oh, wait, I think I know why. It's because I haven't gone to init-B. That's why. Do I have to put the trip time and all that into there?
I'm not sure. I don't use the TOLUS. I use the flight factor.
Alright, trip distance is...
I guess that would be automatic. If you put in the route and everything.
I don't know what it's making me... I wish it was automatic, but... That's why. Okay, so trip time. So the distance that we're going is, let's see, 393 miles. So I'll just put init-B 393 slash 64. Does it want 64 minutes? It's saying not allowed. Okay, wait. Init-B. I'm gonna look this up. Init-B TOLUS page. Oh, okay. I need to set the zero fuel weight. I need to set the zero fuel weight, but I don't know where the zero fuel weight is. It's... Okay, wait. Because it shows it to me in a sort of weird graph.
Is that in perf or in it?
No, it's in the TOLUS plugin.
Oh.
I just have to enter the zero fuel weight, and then once I get the zero fuel weight, I'll be good to go. Oh wait, zero fuel weight, got it. 55.6. Entry out of range. 55615. Entry.
Metric to imperial conversion problem.
No, this is in. I'm in metric. Let me see what Avio did when he flew it. When was the last time he flew the TOLUS? Let's see. He flew it to Innsbruck. Okay. Okay, I need to turn the I need to turn that on. Turn that on. Alright. The PFDs are not the PFDs. The radios are on. There you go. Radios are on. Yeah, watching Avio's last TOLUS flight to figure out what to do. Alright, wait.
I'm taxiing past the gates now.
Oh, nice.
I think I saw you.
Alright, got it. So I need to do 29.5 slash 29.5 slash 55.6. Now it wants the block fuel. Block fuel is 6.2. There we go, got it. Got it working. Alright. Now let me see if all the... Yep, the speeds are there. No weird discontinuities. Perfect. I should be ready for push and start now. External power I can turn off because APU is available.
I'll be taking off here.
Alright, I will show you. I can see you. Alright, we're gonna call a better pushback.
Down to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We need to go this way.
Down to cockpit. Taylor's driving up.
Okay, APU bleed is on. There we go. That's what I wanted to make sure it would turn on. And we can see Connor Morse taking off. Let's
Here we go.
move it over there. All the only you and me are watching this takeoff. Oh, there's FedEx. I got the FedEx.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
For some reason, you're taking off with your nose wheel up already. Like you started your takeoff roll with your nose wheel up.
I just rotated gear up.
Yep, I see it. And we're just about to push, so just making sure that I did everything that Avioman did. I'm pretty sure we have a ready for taxi, but
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
release parking brake. Bye bye Autogate. It's been lit.
Starting pushback and remaster engines.
Alright. Alright, we are N1 value of engine 2 is increasing.
I should probably fly the plane instead of taking screenshots.
Let me see
The
what
lights are just pretty incredible.
the Memphis lights?
Yeah, the lights here.
Oh, and that's without my VF. I put some I put a 3D model for the bridge in for the main bridge over the city. All right. N2 is engine 2 is positive start. Engine 1. Oh, it's the barking dog. I heard the barking dog. That's funny. Yep. Engine 1, we got a positive startup. Alright, I'll put the TCAS to Tara. Let me put my logo light on.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
I will set the parking brake when I want to set the parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I am the boss of you. Better push back. Alright, so wow, the highest this thing can cruise is 39,500 feet.
Yeah, the 320 family's not very powerful.
Yeah. Alright, so in an air, why does it say Agent 2? Why is this on?
Oh no.
Engine 1 start fault.
You just, I
Tow
think you
is
just turned on the
disconnected
fire
and bypass pin has
extinguishing
been
system.
removed.
What?
It's all right. We'll see you next time and have a safe
You
flight.
press the thing which basically releases the fire extinguish
Okay.
stuff into engine 1, which I think stops it from working.
Oh, rip.
What were you trying to do?
Cause it said there was a discharge. Okay, let me restart engine 1.
Yeah, I think engine 1 may be fried.
Let me.
Because you put the fire suppressor.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, let me. I want the failure to come up so I can fix it. Engine 1 start fault. LD start air press. Low start air pressure.
I think that may be because you killed the engine.
No, I did that because it said agent 2 discharge.
Well, I'm gonna relaunch your stream here.
Cuz it said agent 2 discharge before I did that. That's why I was confused. Let's see what happens if I apply thrust.
Was it the orange text on the
Yeah.
right side of the screen?
Yeah.
It said November Whiskey Storage Dis.
No. It's on the top, like where it says like where I clicked it. It says there's an agent 2, and it says discharge.
Well, you killed him. I think you killed the APU too.
All right, so we're gonna reload this thing with engines running. Alright, that was an F, but whatever. Alright. Now I know what not to do. Okay. Alright, Charlie 12, start new flight with the engines running, so I do not have to... There we go. Alright. F. True. AL 2410. Cost index is 5. Cruising altitude is 38,000 feet. Wind, I really do not need to do. All I need to do is put the QNH for the destination airport. But I don't know. I figured out what to do, and I could. This and the 320 should have the same startup, right? Procedures.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get this plane started up. Okay. So we got cruise wind of 004.
Okay, so looking at the replay, and when you were testing the engine fire,
Yeah.
after you tested engine 2, and
Yeah.
you let go, the agent 2 discharge came on for engine 1 for some reason.
Okay. And for some
Not sure
reason,
why.
engine. Neither of my engines are alive right now. Oh, you know what? I think I might have to reload X-Plane. Because of that. I don't know if I'll do it. I'm too tired.
Yeah.
I might just end the stream. Alright guys, due to some unprecedented failures we had in the TOLIS that were not actually caused by me, the discharge light came on for some unknown reason, we might have to end the stream early because I will have to reload X-Plane, and by the time that I reach Dallas Fort Worth, it'll be at least 12:30 a.m. for me. So I just think I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you so much. It's been lit. We will see you all, I believe, tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central, which is 5 Pacific and 8 Eastern in Seattle, Tacoma, where we will be flying to Santa Barbara, California. Alright. Thank you so much. Have a nice night, everybody, or day, wherever you may be.